question for all of you. How many of you know that you are using an AI tool? I see 2 hands. Awesome. 3. Very good. Who suspects that they have used an AI tool, but they're not sure? So, first question, have you ever used the blur background on your Zoom? Because if you use the blur background, you're using an AI tool. How many of you have used a note taker like Otter? Because if you use a note taker like Otter, not only are you using an AI tool, you're using an agent.
AI isn't coming, it's here. And a small group of innovators are already leveraging AI agents to scale their impact.
I also would like to invite you all to think of AI differently than you used to think of it. Think of it not like a monster supercomputer, a monster superintelligence that's capable of figuring out the answer to every question you could possibly ask, which it kind of is doing, and that's very cool. But there's a reason for that. Think of AI as automated intelligence. The reason that it can figure out all the answers that you want to ask is because every single one of us has thought of some questions before. And what's amazing is that we've put together this tool, which is essentially a massive big data machine learning tool that has pulled together all of your questions and pulled together all of the ways that you've answered them and generates an answer based on how you ask that question. That's what AI really is, automated intelligence.
Meanwhile, forward-thinking businesses are deploying AI agents, systems that work around the clock, anticipate needs, and multiply efficiency. AI agents aren't just assistants. They're not chatbots. They are self-learning, adaptable systems designed to amplify human potential. Think about calculators in the 1950s. Accountants thought they'd be replaced, but instead, businesses grew.
The calculator is a world-changing technology. The calculator made complex math available to everybody. Now, the accounting industry, and you can go look up newspapers from the time back in the 50s and 60s, the accounting industry was terrified by the calculator because the accounting industry was certain that the calculator making complex math available to everyone was going to decimate the accounting industry. And in fact, that was a reasonable assumption. But what happened? What actually happened as a result of the calculator? Well, here are some things. First, because of the calculator, businesses expanded faster than ever before. Because of the calculator, businesses were more and more interested in specializing. In the thing that they were great at and outsourcing the things that they were not necessarily great at. So even though businesses had a greater access to their capacity to be able to use complex math, they were actually less interested in doing so for the sake of reducing cost on accounting. The result of that is that the accounting industry actually exploded because of the calculator. An unforeseen consequence of the invention of the calculator. A good consequence of the invention of the calculator.
Similarly, AI agents aren't here to take over jobs, but to enhance efficiency, creativity, and decision-making, allowing humans to focus on what truly matters. In AI Agents Playbook by Dr. Lucas Root, Ph.D., unveils how to harness this evolution to your advantage. This playbook provides a roadmap for building AI-driven strategies, automating high-level thinking, and thriving in a world that rewards adaptability. By understanding and leveraging AI agents, you won't just keep up, you'll stay ahead.
One of the things that's driving the conversations around AI outside of the tech forward rooms, outside of here, one of the things that's driving the conversations around AI is here. The reason is because you recognize that if you're tech forward, you're going to be able to drive these numbers. You're going to be the people that are hired by the companies to integrate AI. You're going to be the people that are hired by companies to build workflows
again, we need to create an actual army of integrators to be able to get to the point where by 2030, and this is real. Yes, it's a guess. We don't know. None of us have seen the future, but this is real. By 2030, 50% of the global workforce will be using AI as a core component of their daily tasks.
The companies winning today aren't waiting. They're using AI to multiply revenue, efficiency, and strategic insight.
And as AI mercifully releases you from being a busy person, now you've got the people around you that are going to turn that freedom into the most beautiful gift that it ever could have been, because now you can collaboratively create new and amazing things together that will drive value not just for you and your pocketbook, but drive value for all of humanity because of your creativity, your relationship, your willingness inside yourself and your community to be iterative and collaborative towards the best good always.
So get your copy of the AI Agent Playbook today. Learn the frameworks, master the tools, take control of the future.